Well, a Queensland school made a startling discovery last month when they found out that a boulder that had been sitting outside the school for more than a decade was actually covered in dinosaur footprints. As it turns out, it's the most concentrated amount of footprints ever found in Australia. The revelation shocking staff and students alike.
But for palaeontologist Sally Hurst, it's not an unusual story because more than 70% of all Australian dinosaur discoveries are not made by scientists, but by everyday Aussies. Now, she's passionate about inspiring a younger generation of scientists to keep their eyes peeled for the next big find.
And palaeontologist and science communicator Sally Hurst joins us now. Hey, Sal.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
This school discovery, it's surely not run of the mill, but what sort of impact does that have on our scientific understanding of dinosaurs and their place in Australia?
Well, Australia doesn't have that many dinosaur species compared to other countries like North America. So any fossil that we find of a dinosaur is a pretty special one. These trackways are especially important as they're from the Jurassic period. So most of the dinosaur bones we find are a bit later, they're from the Cretaceous, so they give us a whole new understanding of what kind of creatures may have been wandering around our landscape.
I like things from the Jurassic period because that's the only one I've heard of. What should we be on the lookout for when hunting for fossils?
So a lot of the time you are looking for natural rock formations. So you need to get outside into the national parks. Places like caves and tidal pools are really good places to try and find things. And often they have really interesting textures. So this is a small fossil and it has this really, really bumpy texture. So if you want to have a hold of that, do you want to take a guess what it could be?
It just looks like a rock to me, but what is it?
Looks like something you'd put in a small plastic bag in the dog park.
You are absolutely right.
Is it actually?
You are holding a piece of dinosaur poo.
Okay, now you should have prefaced that before handing it to me. You said, I want to say that, but I didn't know how to say that nicely on television. Wow, but fossilised it's okay, right?
Yes, no more germs. That is, again, from the Cretaceous, so it's about 90 million years old.
Wow. I mean, you're combining two of kids' favourite things, poo and dinosaurs.
Absolutely.
into one topic.
Come and be a paleontologist. It's hard to beat.
So you're saying that kids during the school holidays could go out and look for fossils with their parents. And what sort of other landmarks, apart from rough textures?
So sometimes things like shiny textures are a really good indicator of things like teeth. So for this fossil over here, this is a lower jawbone from a diprotodon, which is, imagine a wombat-like creature, but the size of a car. So it lived at the same time as Aboriginal people in Australia, and that shiny texture from the enamel on teeth is really, really good indicator that you could have found a fossil.
You've got that thing right in front of you. It looks like a big claw. What's that one?
So this is a giant claw. This is known as the Otway claw. And this is from Victoria. Again, it's about 110 million years old. And this, we think, was from a really big theropod or meat-eating dinosaur.
That's fantastic. Even I could pick that in the wild, I think.
Yeah. So while dinosaurs like Velociraptor had big toe claws, in Australia our Megaraptors had big hand claws. Okay, so very good for grasping onto prey.
Okay,
You're booking out all the appointments at the manicure for that one, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
So you're an ambassador for the annual Mega Creatures display at the Hunter Valley Gardens. Why do you think it is important for kids to get excited about science early?
I think a curiosity in the natural world, in finding fossils and just getting outdoors, really, is such a great way to emphasise care about our planet, both for the past through fossils, but also into the future as well. Okay. So exhibitions and installations where you can get up close and personal with fossils like this or huge dinosaur displays can really help to spark that curiosity for going into science into the future.
I love that. You've got two there right in front of you. They look like teeth. One's a big tooth, one's a little tooth.
Yes.
Are they teeth or not?
These are absolutely teeth. So this small one is a real megalodon tooth. So many kids will be familiar with a megalodon, or for the adults, the Meg. It was a giant bus-sized shark.
Yes.
So
I think I've seen the movie.
Yes, absolutely. So this
The
small
pop culture reference got you there.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
you know what it is now.
I think Adam Sandler might have been in or something like that, yes. And the other one?
So this is the real fossilised tooth, but this replica is the average size of their teeth. Wow. So you can see it's about the same size of my hand. And a lot of the time for these sharks and sharks today, their entire skeleton is made out of cartilage. So same what our nose and ears are made out of, it's a bit softer than bone. It doesn't fossilise very well. So often these giant teeth are the only evidence we have for these giant creatures swimming in the ocean.
Do you ever take the kids fossil hunting? Dinosaur searching?
My 20 and 22-year-old sons.
Did you?
Now's the time.
That'd be perfect. They can drive themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations on all the work that you're doing. It's so important. And also congratulations on being a paleontologist, because I reckon lots of kids when they're 8 say, when I grow up, I want to be a paleontologist. And you actually did it.
Absolutely.
Look at you.
There's so many fossils for us to keep discovering, and so we need the next generation of scientists to get into this field and see what we can find next.
Chris is working with one this week.
Yeah.
The Hunter Valley Gardens Mega Creatures is on now, runs until May 4. For more info and tickets, you can head to themorningshow.com.au.